Good morning, SMF MMTs. Today's date is 3/24/2011. Basically, MMTs have been learning pre-market price action volatility on SMF website. The date stamp is whatever it is there. It says like 2/19 of 2011. And we said that we had to burn in the indexes and come down in the lower delta ranges, and right now we're in a SMF category stage 3 from that original selling into the S&P as we had clearly defined 1340, 1348 institutions were going to get off board. Didn't matter if Libya was out here, didn't matter about Japan, and it didn't matter about Europe. It didn't have anything to do with any of that. That was just a headline event to get everyone to think that that's what it was about. But at those key levels in the S&P 500 and the heavily weighted NASDAQ Technology Index also was the one that had given the warnings of the sell signals, you know. And the thing about it was the one that ran in the delta down faster and quicker, and then the other ones finally followed it, like on the S&P 500. And basically, the opposite side of the bear reversal to the bull market price action entry is what we've been doing. And on those lows, we've been building what we call a foundational weighted price action accumulation within the broader indexes right here and now. And basically they're going to try to get that bull move up there about 5 days in a row on price action. What the SMF is going to do is they're going to be taking a look of what that mathematical accumulation in the headline with the best earnings cycle that one could want to be in, you know, to weight your risk. And where do I go put a little piece of money to work? And how do I get paid on it? But if all even failed, how do I come out even? So basically, pre-market NASDAQ, look at these gaps. Here they are right before you. On the gap open down, it's very simple. You've got SCHL, PRGO. So here is that one. We're going to continue on, and we're going to go to the heavily weighted MMTs, the various other indexes that we're going to be looking at, and it's very important that we know where the weighting is between the S&P 100, 500, 400, and let us not forget one of the most important ones of all, the small cap 600. Not only that, today, right here, this heavily weighted gold and silver, Morgan Stanley commodities, we're going to be taking a look at all the energy areas. We're going to be hunting around, and what we're going to be looking for is forward-looking now. If something does come into play, we'll put it in our trade management plan moving forward, going out to the month of June 2011. So these are the pre-market gap down in the NASDAQ. One of the other major subjects is going to be that Morgan Stanley Healthcare Index. Let us not forget about the famous SIG Casino Gaming Index. Then, once again, the retail sector over time can have a problem with their spending habits, meaning that if they contract, profit margins go down in this index. Then we're going to get into that semiconductors that led this last reversal off of that bull top with that gap down, and we're going to be coming up in those indexes today, and we're going to be checking all of these out. And let us not forget the most famous one of all, the technology index. And here it is now. It's all right here. That transport's going to be very important today. And of course, we already know that people are hot on the telecommunications sector because that NASDAQ Telecom, and we're going to be looking in here. And let us not forget about RIM, Research in Motion. I believe, and I can stand to be corrected though, but I believe that they report after the closing bell. and that's the phone carrier research in motion. Anyway, I'm going to conclude the NASDAQ pre-market bull and bear gaps, weighted indexes, everything that it takes to develop a trade management plan, get involved, taking a look at the food agriculture today, these fertilizers and whatnot. If inflation gets out of control, then guess what? They'll make more money. And so we'd be looking at names in here. See? That's this one right here. Got potash. We are a market maker on that. We're one on Mosaic. And not only that, AGU is another one in here. And that TRA is one. They all have professional market maker trading ranges. Concluding pre-market, 6:22 a.m., 3/24, 2011. Have a good day, everyone. And remember, every SMF follower has to get in and do the work. Because if you do, you will discover the accuracy. And so it's important that you follow SMF all the time, especially under our new site, where you'll be able to have all your credentials and your logins and everything that you're going to need to accomplish that.